You're listening, Pare and Rabata. I'm ready to go soon, just after this video, and packed everything up. The car's ready to go. I've clocked out of the motor camp and just left a note there. I can square them up today and thank them very much for the visit and the nice, pristine, clear water. Better than the bottled water, I must say. And what's this? Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Close that. I'll close that. So we're live with 37 minutes in, and it's hasn't got any comments, so I can't tell. But I'll just carry on anyway. And I've just pulled up at my favorite internet spot for one NZ or Vodafone, and I'm wanting to get another internet, like Starlink, to get a better coverage once I get some new stuff coming. And today I just want to get safely to Whakatane and stay there the night. Then at Pare Rivers and move on to Hamilton, pick the car up, and Tracy's car, little cherry. So we've got to pick that up in Hamilton. Then I'll get my computer seen to, why it doesn't go online. I don't know how to do it. My new desktop computer was cheap, just a refurbished one, was $100, and it's pretty good. And just wants the screen. It's got a 24-inch screen, and I bought that separate from PB Technologies, so I'll go back there and get them to hook it up. I've got a little thing in it for Wi-Fi, but I just got to get it going so I can use it on the hotspot. This laptop is working on my mobile hotspot right here, but not at the motor camp. It doesn't work at the motor camp. Only works here and in Araroa, sometimes in Araroa, but that's 20 miles away from East Cape and about 15 miles away from where I'm at Moai, just opposite the Moai. So we're going into a nice, pleasant mode and meet up with Gregory Cook and the Home Guard, and we'll be toned down a bit, but we're still on a battlefield. We're not going to talk about that at the moment. We're just talking about the sea is nice and calm today out there, as you can see. Look, I could go and dive in there pretty well, but I've got to get another dive suit because my one is too small. I just took it because it was cheap and had flippers and goggles, lots of flippers, 2 suits, and it was cheap, but didn't fit. So it'll fit my adopted girl. Jimmy May will fit it. She'll be good in the water. I'll just teach her. Well, she can teach herself. Just jump in the water and go for it. And get some seafood for us. And put the pot out, crayfish pot out. Yeah, and do some diving. So the kids will be happy when they come over soon. And Rosemary. So hopefully we'll have everything sorted out on the block and blend into the place when everybody knows what I'm up to, and it's going to be good for everybody. I stopped in to see Paula and Awanui Hammond yesterday, and they're at the Nukunuku's place up on the hill going past Bill Dee's place to Tiki Tiki. So he's pretty good. He's on the block just beside our block here, or beside the walker's block. So we'll work together and get things going soon. But I just want to let you know that everything is going to plan and will kick into life this Saturday at Otara and have some fish heads and some kinners. Hopefully, Donovan will get us some put aside and we can pay for it when we get there. And it'll be nice for 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday at the flea market. So I look forward to that. I look at all the fish. I get hungry. So there, Rapata, if you're listening, if you can hear me, well, I'll be at our mate's place, and everything's all ready, packed, and ready to go. So I just have to meet you there soon and wait around. But I'll ring you up shortly when I've done my little clip here, and then I'll be on my way. So, people, the hydrogen economy is what we're doing here. Basically, the hydrogen from sea hydraulics. The Chinese have got a turbine already to put in, so I'll stick those in and on the Ranfurly Bank, and the best place I know where to put them on the peak where the tide comes up and hits the turbines right in the right place. So I'm going to look around for another place up in Shipwreck Bay or up way up north for another tidal turbine up there, platform bridge, somewhere like 20, 30 miles out off the shore, right out of the way, out of shipping lines, shipping lanes, and where it's too rough for anybody to go to. And that's the best place for these tidal turbines I'm doing. They'll take big current and pump out the megawatts. Should be about 5 to 10,000 megawatts per bridge platform. And we need about 4. We only needed 4 for the whole of New Zealand. 1, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side of the west coast of North Island. Oh, sorry, 4, 8. 2, 2, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, on the North Island, and 2 on the South Island East Coast and 2 on the South Island West Coast. Should do the trick. That'll do away with windmills, solar, dams, fossil fuels, everything will be redundant by the time this big, huge turbine goes in, and it'll be pretty hard to match that sort of technology. We've got magneto-thermohydrodynamics in the generators as well. So that's getting 40% free energy from water going through magnets. Okay, so that's another secret that's going into the turbines of these Moai turbine blades. Okay, they're giant. They don't go fast. They only turn 1 RPM. The tide is normally 5 to 7 RPM or 7 knots. And we're stalling it down to 1 knot. So you can't stall the sea. It'll just push its way around it. And so it won't cut the whales up, won't cut the fish up, won't cut anything up. And so that's the good thing about it. It's only revolving very slowly, but the torque is there. That's it. The hydraulic torque is there. And that's where you get it, right at the bottom of the ocean, not the top on the waves. It's right at the bottom. And it's not a stupid windmill either. That's the problem. But I think the Chinese have got 2 megawatts on their turbines, but that'll do for now. We'll just chuck those in just to power up the East Cape and our projects on the Maringaro D47 block and the Maringaro C11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 block where the lighthouse is, and all that will be developed and stop the erosion and to put the harbour in, and the Cowie engineers in Denmark, they've got the plans already for this in 2012. So that was on the books long ago, and Transpower approved it, Contact Energy approved it, and Transpower New Zealand, the main trunk lines, approved it as well. So we got that on our side, and the Transpower is the big power lines coming from the dams. Those are redundant. They are all wasting energy coming from the dams all the way up the line. The cables are frayed and old. They need replacing, the whole lot. But we don't need that. We just use big, heavy Russian helicopters, the Antonov aeroplanes as well, and the M14 helicopters, the big 225 Antonov planes to cut the Kevlar hydrogen tanks. They're light, and Baby Chan in Taiwan got a pending contract with me with his solid metal hydrogen tanks as well to go into the helicopters and also into the Antonov, the biggest planes in the world, that will cart these hydrogen all over the country. And it's quicker to go by air than it is to go in the sea. We can take it by sea for start, and then switch over to all the Russian aircraft that's lying in the paddocks. We'll just liven them up and kick them into life with the hydrogen. Okay, so that's the whole idea of using hydrogen. There's plenty of cars and trucks and now aeroplanes running on hydrogen, and electricity made from hydrogen as well, fuel cells in trucks and buses and all sorts of vehicles. And it's really difficult to make it work on a bulldozer that's working on diesel. Diesel is usually the most powerful engine to use in heavy equipment, and so we're going to make hydrogen replace that or blend in with fossil fuel diesel for now, but we'll import all hydrogen only, 100% hydrogen vehicles, planes, and everything. That's fuel cells. Okay, so that's the big shipment coming over. I've got it ready to sign the contract when I get this thing sorted this Saturday with the Tim Vitoro, and see what we come of it. It'll be good because I'm looking forward to the energy project right through the world. The Chinese and BRICS will promote the hydrogen turbines, the big turbines, and build it. The Chinese will build it. They're waiting for the plan now, and straight into it. The design. I've got the design ready to go on sketch, and Kui. They say COWI. Kui, and Les, what's his name? Les is the director, but he's given it up now to someone else, and he's sitting in the background overseeing the operation there of his company, Kui Limited in Denmark. and they do all the highways under the sea in Suban in South Korea, and also between England and France under the strait there, the highway under the sea. They did that, and they're doing a lot of design work for other big projects around the world as well. So I've been in touch with them, and that's ready to go too. And also the Chinese building company ready to go, and with the